A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. He'll buy some time right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. That'll bring up second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. The play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Out to his. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. He's going to try and go deep again. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Well, yeah, this offense has had their way for the most part here in this first half, but that time, maybe they got a little greedy.
Well, it is hard to blame them, isn't it? Because like they said back in the 1980s, greed can be good. Stick with what's been working. But that time, I think you got a little bit too much air under that one, and it turned into a turnover that was much needed by that defense.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And, Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. It's a gain of 34. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. It's complete to Fuller. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Will Fuller on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-0. The touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Roethlisberger, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, it got to him, so they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. Being chased out left. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. There he goes, right side. The 20, 10, and in for the Steelers touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 60 yards. And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. Will Fuller was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Tua. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minkah Fitzpatrick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. And hitting Juju on the slant. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Going up top. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, 58 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Sanders now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Roethlisberger will throw. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. After the sack on first down, Roethlisberger going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A pretty good mark there. They needed 14. They got 14 on third down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. Now Roethlisberger sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Chase Claypool, the intended target. But it'll be 2nd down. Ben to throw again. Steps away. His throw incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On third down, Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Here's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's got room to run past the 20. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the... And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. Gaskin. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown. Myles Gaskin. Sanders on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline? That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off Byron Jones. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust it and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.